This episode is brought to you by State Farm. From your morning podcast to your afternoon playlist, State Farm knows you personalize your entire day, and that's why State Farm helps you personalize your insurance with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It offers coverage options that help protect what you care about most at an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Relationship. Wait a second. Welcome to the TMossBoss Show. Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and welcome to another edition of Relationship Advice Stories brought to you by Reddit. Is that how that goes? I think that's how that goes. Brought to you from. I feel like I should have said brought to you from Reddit because brought to you by, because I feel like, I don't know. When I hear people say that in commercials, I feel like it's for commercials. But I'm like, I'm not doing the commercial. I'm doing the podcast episode. Anyways, I'm gonna mess around and get distracted. That's where my brain is at right now. Distractions. All right. So, but man, the first story, I read the headline to it and it just threw me off because I'm like, fam, you should know that that's something that you don't do in a relationship. That's a fat no. But anyways. So, this is, I'm getting straight on into it. This first one, the first story, the woman says, my husband brought a particular toy. It's more so an adult toy. Let's just say they have this feature with most cellular devices, Xbox and PlayStation controllers. You know, like it usually makes a very vibrant feeling. I don't know how I can put it, but in a PG version. But anyways, yeah, I think you guys overall understand. But anyways, bought this toy, okay, for his female best friend, and I feel a line was crossed. A line was 100% crossed. You do not do that under any circumstances. No, not for no best friend, a former friend, whatever you want to call it. Unless you are buying that particular thing for your significant other, that's the only person that's allowed to get gifts like that. Anybody else? No. I can understand as a joke, but that's something where it's like you don't even do that as a joke. Like I feel like I would do that as a joke to one of my guy friends if they're all like, oh, I want like a gift, and I'm all like, I'll give you a gift. Remember that time you messed me up with my gift last year, and then you were sitting there laughing, cracking jokes? I'm like, yeah, that's something that I would do as a like a payback, revenge type thing. But no, that ain't something that you just, I don't trust that idea. I don't trust that idea at all, because that's what's gonna be crossing my mind, right? Let's say if I'm the woman in this situation, what's crossing my mind is that this person's gonna be using this toy and they're gonna be thinking in the back of their mind, such and such got this for me, which means like during that time and activity where they're using that toy, they're gonna be thinking of my significant other. That's no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But anyways, let's just go ahead and read the story and stuff. So my husband and his female best friend are quite close, and they talk about everything. That's cool. Like, I feel, yeah, like, that's okay. I feel like it's okay to have a friend where you could tell them anything. That's cool. That's fine. That's something where I'm like the day when I get into a serious relationship. Not even that, no, marriage, if like, cause they're a married couple. I'm like, the day when I get married, I feel like, yeah, that's something where I'm like, I wouldn't even trip about that. I'm like, you got your best friend, I got my best friend. We gonna talk about whatever. Cool, So anyways, then she goes on to say, it's never really bothered me much. However, I found out recently that she asked for the toy as her birthday present, and he bought her one. No. That's something that I would not know. That's something where it's like bro, have you forgot that you are married to a woman that like that's gonna be thinking about stuff like this? Like that's something where I'm like, I can tell he did not consult with no male friends when giving this gift, because that's something where I'm like, how? Because if one of my friends, right, if they come up to me and they're like, hey, so I'm thinking about buying this toy for my female best friend and stuff, do you think that's cool? Like, you think that's a okay gift? And I'm like, bro, aren't you married? I'm like, that, no, I'm like, what you do, right, is give her like a gift card where it equals up to that particular, price of that toy. And then, that makes sense, but because she's allowed to do whatever she wants to, she gets a gift card, not from Vanilla gift card, because we all know Vanilla gift card's trash. You guys, if y'all know the backstory on that, y'all know the backstory. But anyways, but no, it's like, yeah, you get her a gift card where, if it costs that much, then yeah, get like what, $50, $100 gift card, and then you good, and then she can do what she very well pleases with. Then she gets that toy, that toy, that's her choice. But no, that's don't do that, because that's weird. That's something where it's like, even if she did ask for it, it's like you still don't do no stuff like that. And if she's asking you for it, I'm like, no, I'm all like, you're an adult, you can go out and buy that stuff yourself. That's something that you never ask. Like, I mean, I guess like if you're joking, but you gotta let a person know when you're joking. You can't just say that and then just not like put a JK or a psych at the end of it. Like you gotta do something about that, So anyways, so moreover, when I asked him on the day of what the present was, he refused to tell me, saying it was private. Yeah, see, because it's stuff like that where it's like you're being secretive. No, that's something where I'm all like, because yeah, any other gift, let's say if she asked for a pair of sneakers, right? Like, and everybody knows, okay, I'm the, when it comes to sneakers, like I might not be the king of sneakers, but I am a king of sneakers. Okay, I corrected myself on that because I know there's people out there that their sneaker collection is a little bit better than I am. But if people know me, they know that I am a king in the rising when it comes to sneakers. So she's all like, oh, if it's some expensive sneakers, I'm like, I can't do that for you. No, if I ain't got them pairs of sneakers, what makes you think I'm gonna go out and buy them pairs of sneakers for somebody else? We gotta be in a strongly worded relationship in order for me to do some stuff like that. So like, if it's let's say it's the latest pair of the AE1s, I don't mind that. That's $120. I don't mind spending. But if it's like some the 1985 Air Jordan ones that cost $20-something thousand, I'm like, no, fam. I'm like, what we gonna do is see a place that sells it at the cheapest, where I put up half my money, you put up half your money to get you, the lost and found ones, the ones that came out not too long ago, the ones that are a little bit cheaper than $20,000. Like the $20,000 cheaper than stuff. I'm like, I ain't doing that. No, that's crazy. So, but being secretive like that, that's usually not a good sign. Talk about it's private. I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna be using it on your privates, all right. I'm like, yeah, that's somewhere it's like, bro, you trying to be funny when you say some stuff like that? Come on now. So, but anyways, then she goes on to say, and he needed to check with his best friend first before telling me. That upset the person writing this and things at first, and then when I found out what the present was, I really felt like a line was crossed. I explained to him that I thought it was very inappropriate that he didn't even ask me first. His defense has been that he thought society needs to normalize self-love, and so he didn't feel it was an inappropriate thing. But let's just go ahead and say that his wife, right? Let's say she has a male best friend, and he's all like, the one thing that I always wanted was to go to a strip club. He's never been to a strip club before, and he wants to go to a strip club. So your wife goes out to Victoria's Secret. She gets literally every catalog that everything. She gets everything in Victoria's Secret. She gets the perfume. Do they sell perfume? I feel like they sell perfume. It's like, at least if they're gonna be selling lingerie, they're gonna have to have some smell goods. But she goes all out. She goes from head to toe on getting Victoria's Secret products. Invites this male friend over. So invites this male friend over. He's on his way. She's getting all ready. You being the husband come back from somewhere, and you see her getting all ready and stuff, lotioned up, all that, lotioning up the knees and all, because let's say she might be African American. So yeah, she's lotioning up the knees, the elbows, getting rid of all that ash, the hands too, and you all like, oh, What you doing? What you got going on? You doing a modeling shoot or something? Like you got hired to be a model or something? And she's like, oh no, this is private. And so you finally piece it together. Homeboy shows up. You're like, huh, that's weird. All of a sudden, you start hearing some Usher music playing in the background. She done threw a robe off, starts dancing all seductively. Is that how that word is used? Regardless. But anyways, starts doing all of that. And you're like, what is going on here? What's happening right now? Because this ain't normal. And she's dancing all up on this guy. Oh, because society needs to normalize strip clubs. And that's her response. You're going to be mad about that type of stuff. And that's definitely going to put, a situation, a very large rock in the middle of your road down this road of relationshipness and stuff. So, yeah, you going to be upset about that. And that's the thing with people. It's like they don't ever want to think about it like how would they react to some stuff like that. They just want to go ahead and do it. And that's this very reason why people find themselves in arguments, divorces, breakups, breaks, all that stuff. All right. So anyways, so then she goes on to say he feels bad when he realized how hurt I was and has apologized profusely. I believe his intentions were genuine, but I'm still quite mad at him. I should note they're both absolutely not interested in each other sexually in any way, so not worried about that at all, just very livid at him and feel my privacy was violated a bit. Am I overreacting? How do I come around to forgiving him? Well, he messed up by talking about... All right, this one I'm gonna write out. In a situation like this, he should have been open about what he got his friend and not trying to keep it private. Cause that just don't. I'm trying to think of what else can I say. Cause I'm like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just comment that. But it's like that's not cool, bro. You don't keep stuff like that private. That's something where I'm all like, yeah, any other gift, you gonna tell your significant other. It's like, oh, she's like, oh, I always wanted to try Fiji water. You get her some Fiji water. You're gonna tell your significant other that. Oh, would you get your best friend? Oh, they said they never tried Fiji water before, so they wanted to get some Fiji water and things. That's normal. I'm trying to think of some other things. I need some new shoelaces for my sneakers. That's normal. I'm trying to think of some. Oh, I need a new Xbox controller and things. The one that I got now, it's all messed up and things. That's normal. Stuff like that is normal. But if you gotta go to a specialized store, my thing is this, all right? If you can't take this product out in public and show it off to the whole world, it most likely is, if it's one of them private for both things, but if it's a private product, yeah, bruh, you messing up on that one, and you might need to ask some people about it and stuff, if that is okay, to like be, asking your significant, or not even so much as asking your significant other, but it's like more so, is your significant other gonna give the green light on a gift like that and things? Because most likely she has said that red light would have went to yellow and it would have slammed on red. Okay, so anyways, but yeah, moving on to the next one. So next one, my girlfriend didn't tell me she slept with her best friend's husband that she is friends with. Oh, let's read about this one. So anyways, the guy goes on and says, I've been with my girlfriend for about 4 years. Things have been mostly amazing with a few turbulent moments we have worked through. I knew at the beginning of the relationship that she was intimate with her best friend in college, but I just found out today she was also intimate for a long time with her husband before. Wait, what? With her husband before. Oh, best friend's husband. I was about to say, fam, you're the side dude. I was like, but I think he meant to say best friend's husband before, because I was like, yeah, that's I was like, whoa, wait a second. Or maybe no, let's just go ahead and read. But anyways, before we started dating, she still hangs out with them all the time. This came up because we were arguing at the fact I wasn't invited to his birthday party at his house tomorrow because spouses aren't coming. I basically said something along the lines of, are we sure he isn't gay? And she insinuated that she knew for a fact he wasn't, which led to me asking, did you sleep with him? And she said, well, yeah. That's crazy. I don't know what to do. She is supposedly going over there by herself to see them tomorrow. I don't care about them hanging out. I don't care I care that it omnits. Bro, there's these words where I'm like, I see them for the first time, and I haven't either said them in years or never said them in my life. I'm gonna struggle with it. But anyways, moving on. And I wasn't given the opportunity to have an opinion or feeling about the matter. Not that it should affect her decision making about them. I wasn't given the chance to make a decision. Is this a deal breaker? Am I going crazy to not want her to see these people at least for the time being while I wrap my head around this? No, I don't think you're over. I don't think it's no you being crazy, you overreacting. If she's known for doing some stuff like this, and yeah, it might be some stuff. She's like, well, that's my past. That's my. But because look, all right, I know I never will cheat. But let's just say I'm going to put myself in her shoes for this sake, right? If I know that I've cheated before, all right, and my significant other is worried about me going over to a place where spouses aren't allowed and for their birthday party, and I slept with one of the individuals, that's something where it's like, again, they're not seeing it from your point of view, okay? But I'm seeing it from both point of views. I know that my significant other is going to be uncomfortable with me going over to this party and stuff. So if it's like a quick drop off, come back, or I'm dropping off a gift, no gifts like the last story and things. But no, if I'm dropping off a gift and coming back, then I'm like, okay, then I'm like, fam, if you want to come with me, because that's all I'm going to do. All right. So I'm saying if you want to come with me, cool. But yeah, it's something where I'm like, I know that that's going to make my significant other uncomfortable. So it's like, that's something where it's like, you can't be upset at them because, for one, you cheated before in the past, and two, it's like, fam, I mean, like, that's something you wouldn't be cool with if you was in your significant other's shoes. So it's like, okay, so ask her how she would feel if she was in your shoes, and if she says she wouldn't care, then that's on her. You obviously care, and if you feel uncomfortable, it might be best to change that in a relationship status to single, because there ain't no way possible. That's something that I know I wouldn't slide with. So yeah, I'm like, that's just how I personally feel. Others might be all like, oh well, no, there ain't no discussion, ain't no argument, none of that. All right, like, I overall know I'm gonna feel uncomfortable with some stuff like that. So yeah, that's just no. That's crazy to think somebody's gonna be okay with that type of stuff. They're not. All right. So anyways, next one, my boyfriend told me to get over my effing cat that just died a week ago. After I said no to intimacy, I don't know what to do. That's crazy. There are some people in there that they are just freaking heartless, bro. I think I'm gonna read this last one, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this episode. But nah, man, if I could just talk on this real quick, that's something where I'm like, look, I've had pets before. When I was younger, I was in high school, I had 2 dogs. I had the mother dog, and then I had one of her pups afterwards. But so anyways, the mother dog, I'm not gonna say who, but there was a situation, where that dog had upset somebody, and they ended up driving the dog, I think, like just giving them away and stuff, and so it was messed up because I was like, that was my first dog, but yeah, it was something where I'm like, dang, bruh, like I couldn't even have said like goodbye or anything. It's like the dog just had to be given away. It wasn't like anybody, that I'm not gonna say any furthermore and things. I'm just gonna leave it at that and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, it was unfortunate. And then with the second dog, I also had to give that dog away too because my dad was moving into a home where dogs wasn't allowed and stuff, and so. Yeah, it was messed up, and I was like, dang, bruh, I'm like, again, didn't get a chance to say goodbye and things, and so it's messed up, it's really messed up. And it's like, I just, I'll never know whatever happened to those dogs. I don't know what their lives were like afterwards, but I hope it was good. Like if they're no longer here with us, then yeah, I hope that they did have a good life, and I appreciate it, the good memories. Cause yes, both of those dogs, they did upset me in some occasions, but I still had love for them though. Those are my dogs, and so yeah, it's unfortunate, that's how I look at it and things. And I was just actually talking about this earlier on stream, where it's like, you're not going to forget those memories and stuff. So yeah, it's like that's something where because looking at the age difference, the girl's a year younger than me, and the guy's 39, and so he might be in that point in time in his life where he's just old and cranky for no reason. Like he's just an upset individual. So, but me personally, because I know people would probably ask, like, what would I do in a situation like that, where it's like you want to be intimate with your significant other and things, but yeah, she's dealing with the loss of her cat. Obviously, you don't do nothing. I'm like, that's something where I think I would try to like get her out of that mindset. And honestly, that's something that the guy didn't do. He just wants to jump straight into what he wants. But it's like, fam, I think there's people that don't understand how relationships work. There's two people involved in the relationship, bro. A relationship ain't a video game. It ain't you being the main player and then you got an NPC companion that just listens to everything that you say. Nah, there's two players. This is a two-player game, okay? So I'm saying, people, you gotta understand that your significant other, they're gonna have feelings. They're gonna be sad about some stuff. They're gonna be depressed, especially with their pet. Do you realize that it's probably been like this, I don't even know for how long, but it probably since the beginning of times, when people have a pet and that pet dies, you're gonna be upset about that type of stuff. And honestly, whoever this guy is, he most likely ain't never had no pet, so he doesn't understand. Again, put yourself in your significant other's shoes. You have to understand how they feel about some stuff. And that's something where it's like, if that would have been him, where it's like, okay, like, let's say if it wasn't the intimate stuff, right? Let's say if it was something else, like, oh, she wanted you to, let's say she's not a driver, and she wants to go out somewhere, or she wants money, or whatever the situation is. You're sitting down grieving at the passing of your dog, cat, whatever your preferred pet, rock, whatever. Your preferred choice of a pet just passed away. And she's all like, babe, let's go out to the mall or something. You like, nah, I just don't really feel like it. I'm just kind of, down and out by my pet passing away. And she's like, oh my God, for the past week now, you've been talking about this pet. Get over it. The pet's dead. I would have looked at my significant other and I'm like, walk. I'm like, you want to go out so bad? Walk. Catch the bus. Here's a freaking bus card. I'm all like, you need $5? Here. I'm all like, I'll cash app you the $5, but go. Get out of my face. You talking crazy like that? I'm like, no, I don't even want to talk with you right now. Stuff like that, I probably would have ended the relationship, because I'm like, if you're going to be that careless and heartless over a pet, I'm like, I can only imagine if in any other situation, you're going to be careless and heartless about that too. So it's like, how am I going to trust you that you're going to be, caring about my feelings and stuff? And then it's like, okay, then it's like you turn around and you expect me to care about your feelings and things. And it's like, that's the most hypocritical stuff, because it's like, here it is. You can't even like comfort your girlfriend of her cat passing away, but meanwhile, she's supposed to support your needs of some, that the private time that adults usually have. For my kid audience, because I don't know who's listening and things, but I think overall, the intimate, the birds and the bees, that situation. I don't even think people don't even call it birds and the bees no more. They were like, no, people just flat out having sex. I'm like, nah, that's okay. It ain't freaking 1980 something and things. All right, moving on. I'm getting distracted again. But so anyways, so I'm gonna read out what she says. But yeah, we taking the girlfriend side on this situation. So anyways, she goes on to say, so my boyfriend was flying back from a trip and trying to initiate intimacy, and I just wasn't in the mood. I was on the way to pick him up from the airport, and I didn't want to lead him on by flirting back over text, so I didn't engage that way. My cat of 16 years passed away last week, and it's been very rough emotionally, as she was my best friend. I expressed this to my boyfriend, as he was upset about me shutting down intimacy, and he told me, "You have to get over it. She was just a effing cat." We got into a huge fight after, and he grabbed all his things out of my car and literally threw them into his garage on top of his car. I was both upset and shocked, and he couldn't understand my perspective. I didn't know what to do. He apologized, but his words were so hurtful that it will be hard to forget. I love him very much, but this crossed the boundary for me. Yeah, at times, and there's something where I'm like, hey, look, I know you love this guy, but it's like, he has to understand that you can't say no stuff like that. More so talking on the disrespect to the cat and stuff. Because I'm like, again, if you have a pet and that pet dies, you're going to be upset about that type of stuff. That's, what? Because my thing is this. I'm like, I would let that, I wouldn't let it go. But I overall would be like, you know what? Let's put it to the test, right? Let's put it to the test. I'm going to get him a puppy. And then whenever, he goes out or something, I'm going to get him a puppy. He going to be loving it. Because you can't deny the love of a puppy. That puppy, when it runs up on you and start giving you licks, wagging its tail all happy and stuff, yeah, you're going to love that. You're going to love that puppy love, all right? So anyways, but as soon as he builds a strong, healthy bond with this sad puppy, right, I'm going to wait for him to go out. And I'm going to, make up some story and things. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go and, go out in the front yard or go take the puppy out for a walk or something, right? And then that's when I'm going to go and, maybe contact a friend and be all like, hey, take the puppy, just, kind of, go down the street, hide or something. But anyways, yeah, just hide real quick. I want to put something to the test. Get some fake blood, put it in my hands. And when I tell you guys how petty I'm going to be, this is how petty I would be. I would take literal crying classes so I can give myself that crying effect. But I would come in there with blood on my hands, crying, and I'm all like, I'm trying to think of the Fiji. Let's just say the dog's name is Fiji. I'm like, Fiji got hit by a car. I'm gonna be crying my eyes out, and I guarantee and I promise you, bro is going to be distraught, okay? And I'm gonna be all, and then just because I feel like, yeah, if I do that and then just be all like, oh well, then they're gonna most likely, call my bluff and things. But no, just let it go on, and then tomorrow, just say something dumb. Just say something dumb to just really catch them off guard and things. I'm like, fam, our dog just died, and that's what you worried about? I'm like, okay, well, I mean, or no, yeah, let's say it's just like, oh yeah, can I, can you get me this Xbox game? I'm like, let's just not think about the dog for a second. Let's think about this game that I want to get on my Xbox. I mean, and then that's when halfway through the argument, because I'll think of something. I'm just because right now I'm just on the spot, but I'll think of something. But anyways, halfway through the argument, then that's when I go and just be on my phone, text a friend that come over with the dog and stuff. I'm like, so you see how I felt with that cat that you told me to get over it after a week of it passing? I'm like, yeah, you see how hypocritical that is? And that's the thing where it's like people don't think about being put in that individual's shoes until they are actually in that individual's shoes. So yeah, that's on some stuff where I'm like, look, what can I overall all right, he has to respect you and your feelings. Feelings. If he doesn't, or this happens again in the future with another situation, it's probably best to end things. It will probably be best to end things, because yeah, that guy, he is a careless individual. But anyways, yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening to today's edition of Relationship Advice. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.